Attention, attention. This is Team Yet Number 9 Yankee Uniform Echo announcing that the net recording has begun. TY9YUE.
Attention, attention, attention. This is your Telnet C of the day. I am your net controller, Tinyet number 4, Lima Echo India. And I'm taking call-ins now, so you may check in.
Ticket number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Team number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Team Yet Number 9 Yankee Uniform Echo, Echo.
Okay, I got Tinyet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, Tinyet number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha, Tinyet number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo. Is there anybody else would like to check in?
Ticket number 2, Delta November Golf.
Okay, I got Tinyet number 2, Delta November Golf. I'm not really sure if Tinyet number 3, Whiskey November Golf, I heard she's going somewhere to pick up, I don't know, a mattress or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll do one last call in, see anybody would like to check in. Okay, nothing is heard. So altogether I got Tinyet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, Tinyet number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha, Tinyet number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo, and Tinyet number 2, Delta November Golf. So I'm just gonna I don't really have too much of a topic in mind. So feel free when it's your turn to say whatever. And we have a 3-minute time. And greetings everyone, and Sajang Gita. Today, today what's going on with me was like yesterday. I was too tired, and everything went down, and I wasn't paying attention, and my Ring camera went off. Like my Alexa just doesn't work, or I wasn't hearing the alarm at all. Maybe I don't know if it was going on or off, but Wing says she heard the alarm because usually like she's like on like the phone, like she have it connected and like on Messenger. So this morning I didn't hear nothing, and somehow like Wing called me like your alarm is ringing or somebody's calling you. Then I finally woke up. Um, yeah. Then after that was like yeah. I woke up pretty late, so I didn't shower in the morning. I just hurry up and get out. But luckily I was able to pack some food before I leave. When I got home, I retweak all my Ring camera, and I did a little bit upgrade. Like I was GPTing how to um like like when it reached 50%. Usually the camera itself it reach 30%, 20%, then it notifies me. But I found a way to have it notify me a text message when it reach 50%. So I'm see how that goes. And I got my Alexa fixed. So yeah, um, for today on the net, we was talking about like how like ghosts in the basement and stuff. That kind of reminds me like back then at the old house when I lived, we had actually a basement. It was really dark and it was really damp and rocky. So yeah, it was like so freaky. Like every time I go down, I was always scared to go down there. Um, yeah, it was really rocky, damp. It was wet, and we like they often have like sewage problems, so I always have to call Roto Rooters to do like and they always have to dig out roots from the bottom. And it was uh like yeah, so a lot of times you can smell like the shit coming up in the sewage in that basement. So I can probably say that house is haunted as hell. Yeah, because all that and it's always dark inside. So yeah, that's what was kind of remind me of that today when we was talking about on the net. But yeah, I'm gonna pass the mic to Tinyet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Senior at number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Good day to Sergeant Gidron. Good day to my seniors and my juniors, and to the net controller. Is sorry, Lisa Hong. What is your topic today? We just like catching up and stuff. Back to you.
I don't have a topic. I'm just saying stuff. What's going on today? And yeah, feel free to say whatever.
Yeah, today was a good day. Got a lot of done, a lot of productivity. Yeah, the biggest thing was them fools. Like, oh my god, like yeah, those fools were yeah. I like I don't know. It was so tiring. I'm actually getting some food right now, and ooh, what really helped was doing the 7 star, the 7 hidden star, doing that and getting the HP. That definitely gave me a lot more energy and motivation to keep pushing. And I got it checked afterwards after doing the food. Got it checked, and yeah, that was a behemoth. I wasn't expecting it to be that hard. I mean, looking at it first, it was very intimidating, and I was expecting to spend at least 2 hours or at least an hour and a half. But nah, I spent like a good couple of hours on trying to just go through the whole thing. I had a couple of things that I had to get done today, but I was like, yeah, that just had to wait because yeah, this food right now not making any joke. I think that is like the hardest I ever did. It kind of made me reminded me of when I was now doing foods, which was like a couple of weeks ago. It took me like 3 hours just to go through one. And yeah, back to unit controller, to unit number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like a really hard work. Um, yeah, for me when I first started, I would say I was like at the same pace. Like it take like a whole hour just to do one or two food. Um, but then sometime like when I have time, I look at the Kindle, and I look at all the symbols like the Faji. I kind of like run through them over a piece of notebook, and yeah, each time when like I have any time at all, if I can find it, like most of the time I don't, but when I do, I kind of try to run through the whole symbol book, and yeah, over time, like it got a little bit faster. Um, yeah, so that's what I kind of did, but for the Chinese writing, like I don't know Chinese, so like you know how Sajan was talking about like you gotta the best way is to memorize the whole thing in your head, like just look at it once and then try to go through it. But that's pretty much not possible for me right now as well. So like I memorize like all the 5G and stuff like that, and I can go through it real quick. That's where I have the challenge. Like I have to look at the Chinese printed and then try to go and along with it, and then over time, like I kind of get used to like kind of say, okay, this stroke goes in this order, this stroke goes in that order, so that kind of help as well. But yeah, I would say going through the 5G and stuff like that, that would definitely help make food writing a lot quicker. Um, let's go to Tinyet number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Team number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Good evening, Net Controller. Good evening, Shajan, Hijang, and everyone else on the net that's listening. If you haven't joined the net before, this is your open invitation to get on. You can come on today and say something, anything, even if it's just how do you do. All right. So I saw the net B today. Or, no, I didn't see it. I heard the net B today. And I was thinking about some place, and from what Shadran had said, that the lower you are, the lower the sea level, the worse it is. The higher you are, the better it is. So I was thinking about, man, where have I ever seen a lot of activity? And I'm thinking, okay, basements, yeah. I mean, I've had people have cellar incidents, basement incidents. I've also seen it where morgues, like hospital, we're not always supposed to be going to that hospital. I know why, because it's haunted as heck in there. Everything in there is haunted. I mean, you got people dying, people sick. They tell you not to bring your kids in there because of that. It's not because they don't want them to get sick. It's because there's a whole bunch of hauntings in that thing. You got, and what are kids? Kids are susceptible to being influenced. That's why you don't bring your kid in. They're not going to tell you that, but that's why they don't bring the kids in there, because it's thing I'm attached to them, because they're bright and energetic, and they have all that good stuff going on, and they're high energy and stuff. The hospital full of stuff in there, full of E stuff, and the morgue is full of E. They're not going to stay down in there. They're going to wander around in the hallways and stir up trouble around the place and get in the nurse's station and all kind of stuff. So I was thinking about that too. So I was thinking, even probably one of the most haunted places that anybody could think of. It's not the morgue. They're not at the they're not the graveyard. They're not over there. They're in the hospitals. They're in some of these cellars and in some of these dank places like wineries and places where they keep stuff underground. So yeah, that was what I was thinking about today. So I'll get back to you, Net Controller. Team Net number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Okay, I think I got cut off, but I think I'm good again. So, anyways, back then, I was before I was a Taos at all. I was really hooked to watching. I think it's on cable TV, Ghost Adventure or Ghost Taps or those kind of shows. All right, I think I had to change over to my phone because my talking ain't going through.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I just touched the button and knocked you off, which is strange. Back to you.
Lei, use the talk key, but your mic, don't use the PTT. You click the screen button and toggle it on. It will be very stable.
Okay, I think I'm back. Let me change to the PT what a button.
Yeah, go to the option PTT and then the on screen button. You use toggle. Okay, so you move the highlight to the button and you click the green button to talk. Don't use the side button. That way it's more stable.
Okay, I'm on that the middle button right now. Yeah. It kind of reminds me back then when before I was ordained, I was curious about ghosts and stuff like that, and I was watching Ghost Taps or Ghost Adventure on I think the Travel Channel. It was on cable TV, and the thing was like they go through so many places, and a lot of places are it fits the scenario where hostage like mentioned like a hospital or something like that, and what I saw was like a lot of these mental facilities. I don't know what they're thinking, but what they did was like all these where they lock up crazy people and prisoners and stuff like that, and we know places like that have a lot of like bad chi and stuff like that. So what they did was like they went into they bought the building and stuff like that, and they tore down. I don't think they tore down. They just renovated and they turned it into a hotel and do fixes here and there, and then it turned to like a whole hotel, and that's just bad. Like that's we know that place is haunted because a lot of people died there. Um, it used to be a place for crazy people, prisoners locked up, and yeah, and they was talking about they was trying to go through what do you call it, EMF recorders and stuff like that. Back then, I really thought that stuff worked. Like I was like, okay, the thing's going off the meter and stuff, but yeah, I know for sure that place is haunted, but I guess they think reading off electricity and stuff like that is what the text ghosts, and they was trying to talk to the ghosts, but they're using that EMF thing. And yeah, later now when I watch like shows like that, like I can only laugh at it. It looks like because we now know I now know what's going on, so it's no longer like I'm no longer curious like back then. Um, Back then it's like, oh, that thing's going on, it might something's happening, but now it's like, yeah, when I watch it, it feels kind of boring. Um, yeah, so it's a lot has changed from my curiosity, like really died over time, and now it's like, yeah, that it looks. Yeah, those people are idiots. But yeah, I'm glad that like we here like know about all these compared to the other people from outside. But yeah, now I know these EMF things don't work at all, and it was all a scam, or people just make believe that like there's something with these devices. But yeah, that was my experience from back then when watching these ghost adventure shows and stuff like that. Um, Let me go to. Um, I lost my thing. All right, here we go. Tinya number 2, Delta November Golf.
TY3WG.
Tinyat number 2, Delta November Golf. Yeah, greeting everyone on the net. Chiajang Gijang. And yeah, I think the I used to did the same like watching all the ghost adventure like that. And I watching like a lot of ghost movie and all that thing, because before I was like I have a lot of fear on the ghost like that, right? So it's kind of like building up. The only way to fighting in the mind is to face it. So just keep consuming, and then I'm not scared. I'm kind of like okay, you know. And then but after that, it's like a lot of like have like sleep paralysis like that, after watching how much that kind of almost every day, every night, like only horror. So I don't watch any kind of KG, or I only watch horror every day. I think for 5 years. So it's kind of like building up, like you know, because I don't want to have a fear. Why I need to hear them? So I just like curious, like when we are now is a Taoist, so we can like know how to defend ceiling the house. We can using like a 4v5H like that. So yeah, it's kind of like I feel like not being like scared anymore. Like before, I feel like I'm not so sure. Even though I'm not scared, I'm not so sure how to deal with it. So and I don't think it's yeah, but it's still coming like a horror movie. Like sometimes I dream like, I think it's because I'm watching too much horror. That's why. Yeah, but it's keep you know coming the in the dream. But now is end up I'm chasing the ghost, like killing the ghost, cut the ghost head off in my dream. So it's kind of pretty cool. After a while, like hey, how come I realize I'm wake up in my dream, and then okay, like so I can fight back, or just like think about like sword, a sword with a flame of fire in my hand, and it's appear and then like stop chopping, that kind of thing. It's pretty cool actually, right? And then like they are flying, and then I'm chasing them, also flying. Cool, like that kind of things in the dream. Uh,
Think you got cut off.
okay, apologize. I apologize. Yeah. So that's why I thought there's the lesson for the ghost is I think is very important, because it's affecting us, and then we also dealing with them in a daily basis. So we need to know for sure how to handle it. Either there's the EGOT, or the ghost, or stubborn ghost, or wandering ghost, or the ghost like to possessing people. Many kind of ghosts, right? Just want to looting the chi, stealing the chi, and then this is some type of the ghost like what are affecting people, using people, like I don't know. So yeah, I think this is a great lesson. So back to you, Net Control, Net number 2 Delta November Golf.
Yeah, I kind of like the same way, but I didn't consume that much horror. But I remember I used to consume a lot of Stephen King books, and I watched some of his movies. I don't think they're scary at all. I think most most scary movies so far, and none of them is scary for me. Um, what I found was kind of like, you know what, when I watched those ghost adventures and where they actually explore like real places and have they talk about like real history and um, like have real witness coming on or assuming they are witnesses. Um, After I watch it, I don't feel so good. It feels so, I don't know, gloomy, and it feels like my whole I don't my whole what do you call perspective or my world like I don't feel like as bright and sunny. It feels so gloomy like right after I watch it. At first like I'm curious, right? And I watch it, and after I'm done watching it, like the curiosity in me, like it's just like but after it just don't feel good at all. Like compared to like horror movies, a lot of them are fake, so I don't feel anything at all. But maybe one or two movies like I feel gloomy afterwards. But movies like those on cable TV, like in the travel channel, yeah. After I watch it, I don't feel good at all. Um, and it feels like something is lost inside of me. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just not a great feeling. Um, and I was kind of like the same way, but yeah, nowadays I don't watch it no more because I think I did try watching it like once or twice. I don't remember when, but it's a while back. Like after our day, like it looks funny, like it like how they doing it. Like I was, or sometimes I remember back some of these stories. The most ridiculous one I heard was like this lady. She was like her old man died, and she believed the old man turned to some demon or something. So the whole family went to the house and did like a seance or trying to cleanse the house themselves. They don't have nothing. They just have some kind of Bible. And back then, like I thought it was real, but after that, the lady told me there's like it was raining that night, and the police saw. They called the police because it was getting wild somehow, and then the raindrops uh, came through from the ceiling down to the floor, and then it reversed all the way back up. Like the raindrop would actually go back upwards and up to the ceiling again, and a police officer came and witnessed the whole thing. But at first, I kind of believe it, but nowadays I like, oh, okay, that's a damn lie. That was a fake story. But yeah, that was my experience with those shows. But yeah, for me, I don't really watch those anymore. Yeah, to me, it's a waste of time. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that you're able to um, get out of that, and now you're like a Taos and know more about these things. So it's a lot better than how I used to. Okay, oh, somebody sign in. Oh, okay. So Wing is here. So let's go to Tinyet number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Tanya number 3, Whiskey November Golf. Um, so I'm gonna say something about my day today that I'm like really proud about. Yesterday, I stood up for myself, and then today too, I did get an apology from the person, but I still stood up for myself and I held my ground. Um, so I'm gonna say that because I'm proud of myself, and I thought that was the greatest accomplishment of today and yesterday, despite me being all bleh, you know. But I will move on to the topic to Ghost because well, Ghost Adventures, I'm obsessed with that. I used to love watching Ghost Adventures. Um, oh, hold on. sorry, my blow up mattress broke, so I had to acquire a new one. But with Ghost Adventures, I used to be really obsessed with it until I actually had to go through some of those scenarios, even though they admitted that 90% of them weren't real. But when I went to college, there was a lot of hauntings there because there was the Civil War that occurred, the Spanish flu, and the school even made games about it too, where you messed with the ghost. And they also had a boarded up room because people kept killing themselves. Like there was a guy who came, hung himself in the room. Brother came like 2 years later, hung himself in that room because after the first guy died, his brother, he they decided they were going to board up the room, and then they unboarded it up. His brother got the room, he hung himself. Then they boarded up the room again, opened it up again, and then the next guy who got the room, his roommates walked into him trying to hang himself with a belt, because he said there were two boys in the mirror telling him that he needed to do it, like, to follow or something like that. And then there's also been history. So we had rifles. They assigned us rifles, but they had to cement them in, and they banned metal hangers because a lot of people been putting firing pins in there, or like making firing pins out of hangers and trying to kill themselves. So there's a lot of death on that campus and a lot of history. And I remember going to PT sometimes. Well, there was this one time we were doing PT, and it was Air Force. So we were out in the woods playing hide and seek for PT because they wanted to have a fun day. And long and behold, I was hiding in the woods and I tripped over, or I was sitting on this rock and I tripped over it too. And it was somebody's headstone. Like, I guess back in the olden days, they had like, for like babies, it's like little rocks, like looking things. And I thought it was a rock. And then I saw initials on it, and it was like SF or something. And I was like, what the hell is this? And like, it was like, you can clearly tell it was a family plot. And I think it was the original owners, but there were 3 cemeteries on that campus. One from like the old class from like the 1800s. And then they have the newer ones from like the 90s, like late 90s till now. And then you have the family plot. So there was a lot of death on that campus, and I experienced a lot of things, and it was fun until, like, fun watching it, but going through it, heck no. Yeah. And I don't like ghosts at all, and I don't like messing with them. So, this month kind of got me spooked. But yeah, back to you.
Yeah, isn't that one college, something Norwich or something university? Is that the college you went to, that you're talking about?
Yeah, I went to Norwich University. If you look it up online, and you look at the folklores, there's plenty of stories there, especially about like this black figure attacking some of the cadets there. And then not too far down the street, I think it's like, well, not down the street, but it's like 30 minutes away from it. There's this thing called, it's right next to the Ben and Jerry's factory. It's called Emily's Bridge too. And that's where there's this woman who was waiting for her husband to come, and they were supposed to elope or get married, and he never showed up. So she jumped off the bridge and killed herself. So every time somebody passes there, she'll like always play games with you, and she'll key your car too.
Yeah. Anyways, I believe your car has E-crap because in the back of your license plates say Norwich University. So you need to take that license thing out and replace it because that's some bad stuff coming to your car. Back to you, Tinyat number 4 Lima Echo India.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting a Hello Kitty license plate, and replacing that because I know you mentioned it before. So yeah, I'm gonna get one with like glitter on it to make it look cute and stuff. And yeah, Hello Kitty.
Uh, I don't know. I think I got cut off, but I'm passing the mic to Sajan Tinyat number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo.
I am here. Hi, Lay, and everyone on the net. Wow, kind of late already. um, okay, well, the topic tonight is kind of funny, about the curiosity of ghosts. Um, well, when I was young, uh, I don't have curiosity, but I always want to be able to kick their ass because I can see them. So when I grow up, uh, like my dream was like become a Ghostbuster, and I always wanted to be like the guy who can save people in in a group, like, oh, this guy knows something. And then, like, when shit happens, no one knows what to do. Like, I will be the one, I know what's going on, like that guy. So eventually my dream came true. um okay, so little heads up for everyone. uh Review the five element and the organs, and kind of take a look at the book again, right? So, five element and the organ review, because my plan now is tomorrow I might teach you guys to do what Ha was saying, which is the reading the pulse thing. But if you don't understand that organ thing, then I have to spend more time to explain to you before you can get on and actually understand what's going on. So once you get that theory down, it will be very easy to learn and remember the pulse reading thing, and you can actually diagnose yourself every day to see what's going on. Now, however, I have to say, the pulse reading is like one of the many ways to diagnose. Sometimes you just need to like listen to people saying what the problem is, and then you eventually already know what's going on. Like, oh, my palm is having pain. Oh, my stomach having pain. Like, it's so simple, right? Like, you just know where the pain is, and then you can relate to what organ is having issue. Like, it's pretty obvious sometimes, but there are sometimes like subtle things that might not show up yet, and that you can use the pulse reading to kind of get an idea. So that will be something that we'll be teaching tomorrow according to my plan, so you can learn it. So once you can do it for yourself, then the fun part is, like Lei and Weng, you two can do it for each other's. Pretend to be the doctor and patients. And Weng, your job, you always have to like, look at these people, right? You can read their pulse and check out their organs like a doctor and see what they are like. Oh, your liver is too hot, too much fire. And like, through these people you can kind of see it, because they're very extreme, and obviously all of them will have like kidney issue. So anyway, so that will be something that you can try, and it's very fun to do. Yeah, basically that's how it is. So back to the controller, TN number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo.
Thank you, Sajan. Yeah, the post reading with the medical stuff. Yeah, we actually really need this, because sometime before we didn't know about the cold, the damp chi, the kidneys, the lungs. yeah, we didn't know about it, so we was eating the wrong things at the wrong moment, and we don't know why it's happening. But yeah, I might not get everything, but I kind of know like, all right, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be. I know eating too much sweet stuff or cold and sweet like is messing up the chi, like and like like earth element, like something. Like I don't need right now, can't afford to you do it. Um, yeah, like little things like these, it really prevents us from messing up. The more we know, but yeah. Looking at the time, it is 9:09 Toronto's time, and this is your net controller concluding tonight's net, and we'll see you tomorrow. So Tinyat number 4, Lima Echo India, clear.
Tinya number 3, Whiskey November Golf, clear.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha clear.
Unit number 2, Charlie to Golf, clear.
Kenya number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo, clear.